This truck could pull out there. So I kind of screwed up on the last episode. We're waiting for traffic to clear because, you know, reasons. So the bridge we ended at the gas station is right there. And that is Route 365 and all that. We ended just on the other side of that. There's a Sunoco gas station. If I had continued on further, we would have made it here. That's the on-ramp to 365. So, do not tempt fate. I'm not going to walk all the way down there to walk all the way back in this heavy traffic on these busy roads. But here's your traffic, here's your signs. 49, 365. So, down there is where that bridge is, where we ended. We are here. I don't know how far we're going to go this way, because it doesn't show Oriskany itself proper, and does not show Rebar Road. So we're going to try to get as far as we can. There's the Amtrak station, so we made it to there. I'm not sure what's going on with this. What's that? It must be a road. Yeah, see what the... I don't know. That must be this 365 that's right behind me. I don't know why it gets bold there, but you can clearly see the rest of it continues on. I don't know, maps are hard. So let's get going, shall we? So that's where we are. There's this little parking lot. If I had gone another 500 feet past that intersection, I probably would have noticed the signs for it. So, yep. So there's the bridge we ended at, in the busy road. And the trail goes down here. Nice little sitting bench. And now we get to walk away from the city a little bit. And unfortunately we get to hear the highway. What'd I do with my car keys? Let me... I thought this old railroad ties here for a minute. Alright. Yeah, Rome is sketchy, so bring protection from strange people, you know, defend yourself with. I did see a homeless guy on my way back, so unfortunately that's the way it is. So but now we're back into nature. I'm not sure what's... Again, don't know how mileage. I know I walked about 1.5 miles on this section through Rome, but I was surprised I made it through Rome that quick. Holy crap. And what I thought would be a roadblock was actually a paved path along a road. So that was the roadblock through Rome, other than what I showed you from going down the street. But either way, that was nice. That bridge is a little bit better to cross than the last one where I noped it out of there. There was no... What town ever that was in? I don't even know the episode that was in. Where I got to the bridge, I'm like, no, it's not safe. And I ended up going, hey, there's the bridge way up there that we couldn't cross because I didn't feel safe doing it. At least this one had sidewalks wide enough to, you know, get by on that busy road. Oh, what we got here? That will go away after a while. Again, it's a bypass for Rome downtown, so that will eventually. Oh, this trail just goes from. Oh, this is an awesome trail. This. This goes from a 1080p trail to a 460 or 240. Look at this. Oh, here we go with the stupid jokes. Here's what I'm trying to describe. Look at this nice 1080p trail. Beautiful paved. It's in high definition. High definition. High definition. I can't even say it. It's a high definition 1080p trail with 60 frames a second down to 240. Thanks, YouTube. Transition, for friggin' sakes. The boundary of bad choices. Look at how cool this trail is. Oh, this is going to be an awesome trail. Oh, why? And hopes and dreams go out the window. Eh. It doesn't even have the crushed stone either, which is surprising. Is it just like, well, I'm just gonna end it here. Good luck, everybody. And I know this gets used. Last year when I was going to Oriskany, I did see people. I know there's a parking up here on Rebar Road, and I'm hoping there's one in between now and then. So this, I'm trying to find the canal. Well, this doesn't necessarily, unless that's it right here, maybe. The old, no, I don't know. I'm thinking out of my mouth again. Yeah, I keep thinking the Empire State Trail is a towpath trail, but it's not. Empire State Trail does follow the canal for the most part, but it's not always a towpath trail. So I'm looking for canal, but we clearly know that it's not around here. Now I know at some point this North Country Trail splits off of Empire State Trail and goes up through Boonville as well. I talked about that at the beginning. Oh, I hear a train passing the Amtrak station. Blowing its horn. Ah, you missed me again. Got a nice little creek on the other side though. But again, something had to come through here to make a trail through here. Because you got the embankment here, a creek over here, so it's like this used to be a road. I mean, it's got some gravel, like it used to be an old gravel road. You know, if anybody knows in the comments, go ahead and leave one, because I clearly do not know what I'm doing. I'm just here for the fun, just like the rest of you. You got bored and you're thumbing through your TV channels and wonder what's on, and then you come across this poor excuse for a video. It's just some stupid random guy walking through the woods cracking stupid jokes. Wow, that train took a long time to get here. Is it? Oh, it's too far away. So it goes through an birds. So it goes out of an underpass. Oh yeah, our favorite noise we've been hearing this entire series. And if the trains don't disturb you, the wildlife do. Oh, sounds like a wheel coming off. I don't know, that's kind of a gray area. Was that a train or a truck on the highway losing its wheel? I preferably hope it's the truck on the on the highway and not the train. This feels like a canal though, because you could see another. This looks man-made. I'm not sure if this used to be an old canal or not. Ignore the banging, that's the highway. Again, if anybody knows. Right. That's weird. Yeah, because it looks like that used to be a canal. So it looks like both sides of the banks are raised. Like a towpath on each side. And then there's like a ditch over here too that I'm trying to find access to, but it's private property. Because you got this berm here. So I don't know what the hell is going on in this area. That's too thick to get in there. Interesting either way to be down here. Still sketchy. Sketchy with a lot of questions. Right here. Can I get C down in here? Yeah, okay. We can see right here actually. Petroleum pipeline. What is going on over here? Oh, this is weird. Another body of water looks like a canal. What? What is going on in this section? Keep an eye on that. Where does this come into play? You guys got what appears to be a canal over here. And over here. This one's smaller. Just like this one wasn't big enough. So they made one bigger. And then, obviously that's not the current used one. Weird. So, stuff you find. But I know when we get to Oriskany Flats Wildlife Management Area, this don't exist over here. Interesting. Whew. Canal on that side. Possible canal on that side. To be honest, I didn't think, I thought going through Rome proper would have been much more challenging, but there's just that half-mile section with all the traffic that you just had to deal with. Other than that, you go through a lot of parks. Maybe a bridge that went across there. But Rebar Road is definitely the next intersection. And there's the other canal over there too, so we're going to keep calling it that, because that's what it feels like. It feels like Canal 1, Canal 1.0, and the main canal, Canal 2.0. Whew, it's kind of nipply out still. There's beaver in here. I see signs of beaver. Remember last time you seen signs of beaver in the last episode? You zoomed in so close to the house, I hear the train horn blow. It's right there, there's a sign of a beaver gnawing at a tree. I don't see the beaver house yet. I'm sure it won't be, I'm sure we can't miss it. And there's beaver chewed trees over there. So, definitely some beavers in there. What we need is a train right now. Look how cool this shot is. You get the one canal, possibly. You got a natural gas pump station, which made a clearing through here. There's the canal 1, towpath, canal 2. But if you look, I wonder how close the Rebar Road is, because I think that's the trestle span you can see from the road. Dang, I want to stay here for another couple minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's the Mohawk River Bridge. I could be wrong, but man, need some trains that, and then they're lacking today. Yeah, so that's weird that there's a body of water down here on a straight stretch. This trail, and another body of water down there on a straight stretch. So, there's a ditch dug in here. Huh. Well, there's your beaver house. Huge tree in the middle of all that again. Oh, if that huge tree didn't stick out, I see somebody's game camera. None of my business though. So mostly there's deer around. Well, we proved that point last year. Every time we came down the Oriskany Flats. True. And now that water body over there is gone. It's just, boom, gone. But this feature's still here. Hoping we get a little closer to the railroad tracks here. Oh, that's why the water's so high. The beavers got it dammed up. I see. Huh. So those huge trees would not have normally been in that much water. Still don't know if that's actual creek or canal. It looks canalish. It looks man-made for sure. That's back. Looking ahead. Wait, what's that? I was gonna turn around, but that's suspicious up there. I want to try to get the Rebar Road, but it's getting quite a while to get there. Oh, good thing I looked behind me. So that must be a creek too. Seems weird. There's a creek on this raise, and there's one on this side. Oh, ducks. It's just baffling. Why is this here? The path. Possible creek or canal? Possible creek or canal. This weird path. That's starting to look more like a creek. This looks more like a canal still. What is going on here? I don't know if we're in the Oriskany Flats yet or not. Okay, this is a creek, but there's some sort of bridge-like structure down there. Could be for hunters. What is that? I'm trying to get a good view of it, but I think we could get down there to look. Yeah, it's worth looking at. I don't see any no trespassing signs. Yeah, it's an old bridge. Interesting. It looks like there's a trail down to it right here. Here, I'll just show you instead of taking the trail. This is what I'm looking at. What if it's an old railroad track? So why is that down there? And the effort of it took to put rail. What the hell? It's over here too. What is going on? What is going on here? If anybody knows, please enlighten me. Obviously it was a pedestrian bridge of some sort because it's got a handrail. Same thing with the one on this side. That is weird. No, there's no real clear trail to get down to that one either. Well, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, what is this? An airplane engine? It's one of those old tub washers, I think. But still, that's baffling. Because there's this bridge here, the trail, and what obviously was an old rail bridge that way. But it's a pedestrian bridge because it's got handrails. Wow. Again, if anybody knows, comment down below. Because if now I'm all confused more. And that was obviously way back in the day. If it had wood planking across it, it would all rotted away. Hey, this tree still has its color to it. The rest of them look like this. Again, you never know what you're going to find along the trail. You have private property on this side, but that's looking like a creek now, so I don't know what's going on. I wonder if back there is they picked a couple different creeks to start building a trail in or something, or a canal in, and abandon those options. I don't know, but this road is definitely purposely, what's that, put here. Suspicious. So that's weird. Because now look, you get more and more further down. Now it looks like an actual creek and not a canal, just like the other side. That's twisting and winding, but for the longest time it was straight along with the road trail. I keep calling it a road because I'm pretty sure that's what it was back in the day. This is definitely man-made. This might answer some questions. Now we go back to pavement. Yeah, it looks like there used to be an old bridge here, for sure. Wait, this is a creek doubling back on itself. This whole time the two creeks are just one. Not much to really show you. See, now it looks like a creek, a creek, a stream, a brook, whatever the hell they're called. Huh, weird. From here in, the rest of the trail's paved. I don't know how close I am to Rebar Road, but why would this be paved now? Huh. That's weird. Alright, well, go as far as we can. I was going to turn out the paved part, but no, the rest of it's paved. Makes me wonder how close to the road I am. Could just be around the next corner, you know. Way up there. That was the only way to find out. I hate to turn around like I did last time and find out I was only 500 feet from the end. Until I see that red up there, I was going to turn around here. So I'm getting burned out now, so and I got to walk all the way back. But if that's a stop sign up here, I'm a good 2.5, 3 miles in right now. So, and the pavement just mysteriously ends from here too. So I don't know why it was paved in the first place. Cross this bridge when we get to it. Again, Mystery Creek's back. I was hoping a train would come by, because then I could tell by the horn, if I hear the horn blow, how close I am to the rail crossing, how close I am to the road. But there hasn't been trains since for a while now. Oh. So there used to be a bridge here. I can't get to the side to show you though. If you look right here, there's like an abutment thing right there, but it's not connected to what's here. So it's like an old a bridge abutment. Because it does the same thing on this other side. So there used to be an actual bridge. See right here. That's weird. Oh, I don't know if I want to keep going. It's private property too, so. See right here. What the? The ducks are a little delayed. So, you got like a trench here. This is obviously something would have sat here, like a beam or something. And you got another trench over on that side. So what is going on here? Again, it's all private property, so. That is weird. And the creek is right down there, so this whole thing. But again, so that's baffling. Interesting though. And this goes back to looking like a canal. I don't know what's going on here. And there's not enough room for me to get around this to get down, to get a little better look at it. So, alright, well, that's a little interesting thing along the way. Whatever it could be. I kind of want to turn around here, but I kind of want to see what's up there too, so. I'm going to walk all the way up there. There's going to be another posted sign. And then I'm going to get disappointed. Yeah. I shouldn't. Let's go see what that red thing is. What's another half mile? Again, I'm just looking around. Looking around. You see anything out of place? That train hasn't gone by in a while. Feels like I'm coming up to the end of this section. Feels like I'm coming up the Rebar Road. If I know those signal indications, this might be the road up here. I'm pretty sure this is a snowmobile trail in the wintertime too, so that might be, if that is a stop sign. We're about to find out shortly. Yeah, it's starting to look like a stop sign now. Zoom in one more time. Oh, I hope so. Yep. Well, if we had any questions, again, things looking through the woods pays off. What is that doing out there? Oh, I lost it. Anyway, if you can see, it's a rail crossing. So I can see the crossing arms and the rail crossing. So this is Rebar Road finally. Wow, I'm gonna say about 3 miles. I'll here shortly, and I know there's a little pull off on the other side here. So take a quick break here and hike all the way back. Yay! A couple of cool things to see along the way. Looks like it might have been homestead here. It's weird. Cleared out, kind of weird. Could be possible. Oh, that tree's cracking. Imagine a little house here. Oh, finally. Whew. Rebar Road, folks. Finally, the march to Utica. Yeah, this is a snowmobile trail. Secondary 70D. Oh, I'm gonna find a little quick spot to relax a little. And right around the corner is the rail crossing, but you can see the pull-offs. It's not an official parking lot, but per sections, yeah. I'll come here next time, do some real fanning. Actually, I'll check the train diary real quick and see if there's anything. So this has, yeah, this looks like a canal from way back when. I mean, it's perfect, but I don't understand why some of it, like you can see, some of it's full of water and others it's like, meh. And it does that the whole time. Same thing on this side. So I'm thinking this used to be a canal. Alright, well, that's going to end this part. Our next part looks like another long jaunt. So, there's a house right there. So, yeah, I'll just pull over on the side of the road. Yeah, it's going to be another long jaunt. Because I don't know where the next section is that you can get off the trail and pull over. Before you get into Oriskany, I think there is another road, but I'm not sure. It has a pull off, so here we are, Rebar Road. A few more miles. A few more miles and we could work on something else. Now I'm surprised they have the gate open. So the rest of them have been shut. Alright, well, we'll end it here, folks, and again, thanks for watching. I'm surprised how well Rome went, so I thought that was going to be a headache and it wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, I remembered now. On the last section or two we did, when we were seeing railroad tracks on the other side of the canal, just before we entered Rome proper. That was an amusement park ride, because you could Google map it, you could see where it looped around. So it was like it was an amusement park ride. So I'd share that with you. All that time I was going, oh, look at the tracks over there. There's nothing that says those tracks are supposed to be there. Yeah, it was an amusement park ride. These Google Maps showed you the storage building where the equipment would park. You can still see the loops at each end where they would have looped around the train. And right where that driveway is, with the camera, yeah, ignore that, it's nothing. Oh, is that what a moose cry sounds like? There's moose down here somewhere. You can hear it calling. You know, I looked over and seen. Forget about the moose. It's a ghost train. What makes you say that? You see the tracks right here? It was a ghost train apparently. Of all the times to hear the whole, again, stupid jokes happen when stupid stuff happens. Abandoned railroad tracks, clearly. Train horns blowing. Haven't heard any train horns this whole episode until you come to the bridge that was made out of abandoned railroad track. You thought the moose joke was bad. See, again, this was a bridge. A pedestrian bridge. For what? I do not know. You can see a trail up to the yard, and then right up on top of the hill there's like a sign that says probably no trespassing. So you would have walked all the way down here, crossed this bridge, went across here somewhere to the trail. There's no real reason for that to be back here. And then there's more on this other side somewhere. Now that the sun's out, Yeah, there's a tree right in the middle of it too. That's the problem. You can kind of make it out right there under that fallen tree. Same thing. You can see the rail bolts, the railing at some places. So I'm gonna cross here, and then I'm gonna cross that. That's the Mohawk River over there. So I don't know what's going on here. Again, if you hike this section from Rebar Road to Rome, you'll have this open section where it looks like a canal, and then where it's paved, this part goes away. It looks just like a normal creek until after this trail's paved, and then it goes back to looking like a canal. But same thing with the Mohawk River, is it's all twisty turny, and all of a sudden there's a huge straight section. And it's kind of convenient that this follows this road, we'll call it, along with this following this road also. Right there. Gotcha. I found the perfect angle. So what would be the reason? Clearly it's not being used anymore. But everybody knows. Comment down below. Just touching up on some last things I remembered and realized. So it still baffles me. So the Mohawk River is over there, but this I have no clue. Clearly it was a canal. Going to the bridge back there when it was paved and we were looking at it, it looked like a spillway kind of thing. So we got some quackers down there. Quack quack. You gonna fly away today? Quack quack quack. Hey, wildlife. So yeah. I guess that's all I gotta say about that. Oh, there's a train drowning in that water. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's actually canal or not, but there's questions to be raised that it was a canal. But then there's questions to be raised that it wasn't. So, I don't know. Hang on a sec. Let me put you in 1080p again. Oh, there you go. That's better. Oh, don't mind this coming at you either. What? Don't look at it. There's no need to. What? Wait a minute. Was that a cross?